Dear students, welcome to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University's video lessons in Library and Information Science MLISC course. And the present topic is Automated Information Services. In this session, we learn about the reference service, interlibrary loan, document delivery services, and various forms of the alert services happening through automation, library automation, and also networks. Digital reference services. The reference services is an intensive and exhaustive kind of personal service which tries to bring together the user with the information or document. The traditional reference services provided by the librarians to their clientele requires face-to-face contact and relies upon the reference sources also. Dr. S.R. Ranganathan in 1961 stated that it is an establishing contact between reader and book or source by personal service. He categorized this kind of reference service as an initiation of the freshman one. It is a kind of a general help to the general reader, and a third way is ready reference service, and fourth way is long range reference service. Four kinds of reference services he categorized in the traditional way. The ICT advancements in the information world has shifted the resources from print to electronic format on computers and reference services via internet based question and answer mode. The librarian's role has elevated as a facilitator and educator, and the kind of four categories of reference services explained all together are summarized, and they are elevated to the digital reference service here. The online virtual reference services, Sloan stated that it involves collaboration between the library users and librarians in computer based medium. I am repeating here. Sloan defined the online and virtual or digital reference services as it involves the collaboration between library users and librarians in a computer based medium. These services can utilize various media including email, web forms, chats, video conferencing, and web customer call center software and voice over internet protocols. These digital reference services have some basic elements, that is users the interface of the web resources and the information professionals. They have the modes of transaction. Francover has identified two types of transactions in this kind of digital reference services, that is asynchronic and the synchronic. Asynchronic means it does not occur at the same time, because it is the best examples are email, web forms, ask librarian services. The synchronous are instantaneous. These transactions occur at the same time. As soon as you chat, they will get the answer. The examples are chat reference services, video conferencing, and digital reference robots, where the questioner, where the requester will get the answers instantaneously. Modes of service applies different tools, services such as email, web forms, charts, web service, video conferences, collaborative reference services over networks by two or more libraries also can be involved, and together they can get the reference service benefits. Interlibrary loan is another traditional service transformed very well in this digital era. This service between the libraries to share the resources without any charge, but that was traditionally limited to the scholars and academicians working in their institutions. The concept has expanded over the time, including photocopies accessible to the users directly rather than through the library, and read them electronically. These electronic copies, photocopies, used to be either circulated over mails, group mails, or posted on the bulletin boards or portals. Through OPAC, users can now place direct request for the required books through librarian and the other library. The World Share Interlibrary Loan is a cloud-based lending service through OCLC resource sharing networks. Many libraries, more than 1000, more than 10,000 libraries are participating in this network and getting the benefit. The document delivery service is transformed into electronic document delivery service. Document delivery service is delivering the documents electronically to the users at their request. The earlier method of is inclusive of costs, time consuming and involving lot of manpower. And the documents can be in original formats in the case of electronic document delivery service, either printed or non-printed copies irrespective of its location. And the electronic DDS, that is document delivery services, enhances the including other supportive services like CAS, SDI and indexing abstract services. Electronic document delivery services categories are national level libraries, resource sharing networks, consortia develop collaborative or collective bibliographical databases for resources sharing purpose. On CD-ROM, encyclopedias and books will be delivered through CD-ROM. And commercial services are British Library, that is BLDSS, that is British Library Document Delivery Services on payment. They are facilitating the borrowing and lending services and offering the services to the documents from the databases. They are subscribing. E-journal publishers and suppliers are also providing this kind of document delivery services to the users directly on payment. And JGate Custom Content Consortium is one kind of customized e-journal access gateway, and this is a one-point access to the all the journals subscribed under UGC Infonet Digital Library Consortium. Now later it was e-Shodh Sindhu Consortium, now it is superseded by the ONOS. But e-Shodh Sindhu Consortium was providing the access to their libraries, this kind of JGate Custom Content Consortium, which was including the even libraries' own subscriptions other than the consortium resources. From the view of their library own publications, own subscriptions, users will be able to place a request and the document delivery will be automatically effective to the users from the delivery point. JCC has a facility to trigger the email request for article to Interlibrary Loan Center as well as to the marking a copy to the Infonet Center. So, this kind of custom content consortium kind of delivery networks also were emerged because of this networked environment. Alerting services as more or less getting the notifications, users getting the notifications. That means libraries are sending the automatically sending the notifications and keeping up to date with the current research and developments in the specific areas of research. Libraries have been providing the alerting services like CAS, SDI and subscribing to the current contents. ICT advancements made it simple, faster and easily accessible. So, publishers, libraries are able to provide them directly and automatically to the users. Alert services, Alasdair Camp has described these alerting services as a system of informing users as soon as possible after the publication. This kind of current awareness service, research must be well informed about the current research information publications. These kind of alert notification services are developed because of the evolving research needs of the serious researchers who wants the information instantaneously and they somehow get the information from anywhere. So, this kind of Current contents, the contents by journal service, documentation bulletins or current awareness lists, newspaper clipping services, research in progress bulletins are coming under this kind of current awareness service only. Current contents is one of the best kind of service to alert the researchers about their new arrival of the new publications and new articles published. The even traditional libraries used to follow by taking a photocopy of the contents pages of the journals just received or books received, and they were circulating the photocopies to the researchers as soon as the journal is received. Later this service was elevated as putting the scanned copies of the email attachments, library websites posted on the bulletin boards. Current Contents Connect is another current awareness database that helps the researchers or scientists to keep it up to date, providing the online access to the complete table of contents and abstracts from the leading journals, most recently published issues. And it is published by the Clarivate. Formerly it was the Institute of Scientific Information, Philadelphia, and later it was taken over by the Thomson Reuters. The SDI services. SDI services are selective dissemination of information services. Initially, this selective dissemination of information is nothing but matching the user's requirements with the documents profile. It is more or less matching the user's profiles will be collected, and the documents profiles will be collected, and the significant terms, search terms of the users will be matched with the document descriptors, and this service will be generated and notifications will be issued to the users at the respective times. Advanced SDI services are operating like this. Users' interests are segmented into distinct interest areas, adding to the index terms and automatically updating the users' interest profiles. Extensive analysis and monitoring of the users and system performance, from feedback to developing a system controlled vocabulary guide, and distributed SDI services with multiple services are offered in the wide area of the networks. The selective dissemination process is explained in this, that is the creation of user profile, creation of document profile, and matching the document profile with the user profile, and the retrieval of the notifications are issued, retrieval of the information and feedback mechanism are all included in the latest selective dissemination of the information. In this session, we actually learnt about the alert services, information and retrieval mechanisms, and also the document delivery services and digital reference services, how the reference services are transformed into digital reference services.